The True Life Companies, or TTLC for short, seeks to create attainable housing so that our children and grandchildren can live and prosper where we do. Access to residential real estate investing just got a lot more exciting. The True Life Companies offers a strategy that allows the private investor to experience the dynamic opportunities previously available to institutions. For decades, individual investors have had limited access to real estate investment, usually by becoming a landlord with all the headaches. Or they might invest in a development fund that had to wait 5 to 10 years or more for returns. The True Life Companies has changed all that, taking a next-gen approach. Investing in properties that can be repurposed from a commercial or retail use to a residential use. TTLC intends to create a fully designed, shovel-ready residential site that is intended to be sold to a national home builder. Alongside this investment model, TTLC devised an elegant fund structure, giving private investors access to an innovative residential real estate investment thesis. The TTLC approach seeks to provide the diversity of investing over time and in multiple properties, 25 or more on average, over many geographic areas, creating one of the best diversification platforms available. TTLC typically controls the property rather than owning it, using a purchase and sale agreement with a specified price and future purchase date. This allows TTLC to potentially participate in more transactions with less capital. Capital is allocated to each property seeded in the fund and to each new property that enters the fund. Seeded properties are further along in the evolution to residential use. Once properties begin to exit, distributions may be made quarterly, which may create a stream of distributions for the investor over time. Here's a closer look. First, TTLC connects with owners of obsolete or underutilized property who are looking for a solution to an underperforming property. Next, TTLC begins a due diligence review on each potential property, discarding those not suitable for our strategy. Once properties pass through early due diligence, TTLC completes a purchase and sale agreement with the property owner to control the property, and we begin work on the plans and approvals to repurpose it into home sites, while also conducting a due diligence deep dive. Usually, only 1 in 10 make it through our rigorous due diligence deep dive review process. The properties that do make it through the due diligence review go on to the investment committee review, where they are either approved or rejected. As TTLC connects with property owners interested in repurposing their properties into home sites, we add multiple properties to the fund across several years and multiple markets. TTLC then develops a plan for each property and gets it approved. Properties may enter that fund in the early, mid, or late stage. This varied property status within the company allows for distributions over time. As a property enters the late stage and completes the approval process, it is then sold to a home builder and may provide distributions to investors upon its exit from the company. These late-stage exits occur over the life of Elite Fund 3. Once properties begin to exit, it's intended that investors will receive potential periodic distributions over time. We create attainable housing so that our children and grandchildren can live and prosper where we do. To learn more details of our investment strategy, contact us today.